Yeah, I just had had my thing improperly plugged in, so I couldn't hear anything. I still think it's really funny that like the PS3 version of this game is the best version of the game because they have the HD textures and everything, and the PS4/5 only does it in what is it? It's just a port from the PS2. It's not like a remaster, which they could have just taken from the PS3. I'm just gonna let this intro go because it is really good. I love this game so much. Like the trilogy, so good. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna get some cutscenes.
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jack. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Dexter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jack!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jack!
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
Dark Eco injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I've pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures! Move forward with the final plan, and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis!
Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can... Or, you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
There we go.
Do you remember how to jump? Please tell me you remember how to roll.
Just changing the settings. There we go.
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
These precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them. There are lots of Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate!
You are in a restricted sector. This sector is on high alert.
Guards, Jack! Do your, stuff. If you duck before you jump, you'll go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack.
We're beginning our sweep.
Hey, notice the precursor orb there.
Good job! The crate had a health pack inside. Pick it up. You'll want to keep healthy, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
Surrender yourself. You are under arrest.
You can get a longer jump by rolling into it.
We have
Nice.
movement on level 1. Go ahead. There he is. Open fire. Prisoner sighted. We got him. Prisoner on level 2.
If you jump and dive, you'll crash down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's fun, right?
I've been on duty for 2 days straight. Don't complain. I got sewer patrol next week. Ah, you poor bastard. Which commander did you piss off? You collect your bribes this week? Shh.
Hmm.
I got a big bet on the next city races. Errol's my boy. He always wins.
I didn't hear this.
You see that new Jag 7 racer? Sweet ride. You seen anything? No. Keep your eyes peeled. I just got a radio alert. Stay frosty. I like the new armor. Yeah, me too. More comfort in the crotch. You going to city races this time? I'll be there.
Any more? Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
There is no escape.
We're free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll get that Baron Praxis guy, all right.
Hello, strangers. My name is Kor. May I help?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Freeze! Shoot that thing! Shoot it!
I love Dark Jack. He always feels so powerful.
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Seal off the area.
The city map is displayed in the lower right. Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations.
This area is off.
Welcome to the city transportation system. You can hover in one of two zones, low and high. Try switching hover zones.
There we go.
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised, I'm on foot.
There we go. Let's go.
Switching hover zones may help avoid traffic or ground obstacles.
Some of these things I didn't hear before. Oh well. I saw like having this on the PS3 is really nice. It looks really good.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
And right now in the game, there's nothing really to do. You just gotta do missions.
Suspect on foot. Subject not in sight. I have a beat on him. Roger that. Still looking.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a new, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Nice.
This is a no-hover zone.
I'm gonna steal the big car.
Suspect in field.
This car sucks, but it's like it's still fun to take it. Man, it sucks 'cause it's so bulky.
Suspect in.
Hey Void, what's going on?
Keep away from me!
Open fire.
I got well, I started Jack 2 because I was taking a little bit of break on Infamous. So how you doing? Just been working a lot recently, so I've been busy. Also got like really sick a couple weeks ago, which kind of sucked. But like besides that, I'm doing good. You know, just doing exercise and all that stuff and working. The Jack 1 reference. I beat on stream. I beat Jak and Daxter 100%.
You guys are in.
I did it like a little while ago. Well, I guess a couple months ago I did it. I enjoy this one. Well, I enjoy Jak 3 is the best one, I believe. And then, well, honestly, all of them are really good. You were there for a couple times when I did Jak and Daxter 1.
I think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
I went the wrong way. I know Jak 1's really good, and it's like a very nice game. It's also not that long. Oh. Will I make it? Yeah, it's cool though, you know, everyone's busy. Especially like people got school and everything. I'm trying to look for the...
Let's go talk to
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that game is really good. And I purposely, well, I'm not sure if I'll do 100% in this one, because this one just has a lot of stuff in general that's just kind of useless. I just like missions for like precursor orbs and stuff, but it's like I'll do a couple, but maybe not all. Because honestly, this game and Jak 3 are more about doing, yeah, the missions and the story. Yeah, like into school, you got all your exams and all that stuff coming. So then you have like, you know, you also have to do like well, at least when I went to school, you'd have like a big project, which would be like 10 to 15% of your grade. And then you had your exam, which was like the last like 15%, because the two of them would equal like 30%.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums.
Yes.
He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep-sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Yeah, it's honestly, I don't understand, like, for like 30% of your grade it's just in like these two things. Like, I think, to be honest, I don't think there should be technically an exam. It should be like you doing like all your stuff like throughout the whole thing. It just should be worth a normal test, but you know, you still have to learn everything throughout and do like, you know, smaller tests or everything. And then especially like, I know like sometimes they'll be like, oh, we're behind on schedule, and then they'll just you know, either they'll like do a whole like unit in like a day because they didn't have enough time. I don't know, just very, very weird, like a lot of school systems. Oh. There we go.
Exiting city.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think just in general, it should be a little bit different. Because, yeah, it's like made up of your exam and stuff, as you just said. But honestly, it's like, it should be more based on like you doing your work and getting your assignments done properly. And then nothing like a huge like exam that makes you basically fail if you mess it up. Because not everyone actually takes tests well, you know? Like, personally, I don't take tests very well. I get stressed, and it makes me forget things. Hey, Void, I'm joining you on, well, not next fall for me, but mine starts in, January of next year. And I'm also going to college. I figured out what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into computer programming. So I'm now gonna be going to college in January. No. I gotta grab that. But for me also, it's like, I'm not sure how you, like what you're planning to do for when you start college. But I know it's like I'll be doing a job and doing school. I'm 22. No, it's not rude. I turned 22 actually this March, so I was I don't know, couldn't decide what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to just rush into something. I had to kill myself. I lost a little gem.
Defense is coming online. I am authorized to use force. Destroyed.
No, I haven't. Honestly, you can take college whenever. But I never went to college yet because I didn't know what I wanted. Like technically, like you can take college whenever, as long as you have money. But you know, some people take go to college for more than like 4 years or something. There's a little gem. I need the gem. Oh, I got a weird call. I'll be back in 1 sec. Hello.
This call is from Visa Security Department. We had received 2 charges from your credit card early this morning. The first charge is a $400 through eBay, and the second charge is $1,300 through international gift card money transfer. We believe it's a suspicious unauthorized charge.
I'm getting a weird call.
Card services in the past through your credit card. To allow these charges, press 1. To cancel these charges, press 2. To listen these messages again, press 0.
That's kind of funny. Just got a call already saying like it's from international and it's from India. Basically saying, well, it's just like one of those like credit card scams that try to steal your information. Basically saying that like, oh, blank things have been charged to your account and everything, and it's like, no. Like I already knew it was like that when I saw the call was coming from India. And it's like an automated thing, cause trying to fool people. Yeah. Very, very weird. Kind of funny though. To be honest, yeah. Like they try to get anyone. I just feel bad for like older people because like they don't know technology, so they don't know they'll get scammed. I'm trying to think because it's been a while. I'm gonna see what. Pretty sure it's 18. Yeah, it's I think you can start school, I think when you're like 17 or 18. So it's like you know. The gem just fall again. I lost. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it took my sweet time doing that, but you know, picking. But I didn't want to just jump into something and, you know, spend money, like a lot of money, in debt to just no, not do that for my life, or not like for an education. But you know, found something I want to do and gonna go with it. What do you have in mind for when you're going to college, Void? Like, you also don't have to, like, if you're not comfortable, you don't have to mention it as well. At the pumping station.
Ah, the valve. Allow me. Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
Okay. What is it? Yeah, for here you have to pay like, well, you have to pay a lot of money for education here, and basically, what is it? Sorry, I just lost train of thought. But yeah, basically, I didn't really want to jump into something and then not enjoy it. But like, well, I guess my stuff is like more specialized and not in well, it's not. It's kind of like high school. But for me, it'll be just me learning what I wanted to learn. Because I was actually planning when I was younger to do like cooking, and then honestly, I did a co-op and stuff about it, and I was like, nah, not for me.
Destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the precursors can save you. Destroy my enemies, those creatures you call the Metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems, and I will teach you how to control these powers.
Yeah, basically college here, you choose your career. So it's like if I want to be, well, let's say I'm doing computer programming. If I want to do computer programming, I take a computer programming course for college, and that's what I'm doing for my education. And then also here, it's not like 3 years of, well, it's not like just 3 years of like more high school or something. It's more like, well, you can have like your regular diploma, which is 2 years. You get an advanced diploma, which is 3 years. You can go for a bachelor's, which is like an even higher grade, which is 4 years, I believe. It's like 4 to 5, I believe. I think it's 4 years for a bachelor's.
Jack, this is Torn. The underground
And yeah, and like eventually you could like continue doing more school and then get your doctorate. So I'm just trying to focus. Oh. It's gonna blow up. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's kind of interesting. So you're gonna, I'm guessing you're gonna take the college and then jump up to whatever you want as a career path. I'm guessing. And for like your career path, do you pay for that one, or do you just is it free as well?
The slum's water is back on. I'd love to see their heads roll when the Baron finds out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's losing lots of sleep over this armpit of the city. We've done what you've asked. Now when do we see the shadow?
When I say so. If I say so. But before I even think about it...
Wait, Yep, is it free or is it Yep,
we've ID'd in the fortress. Lots of
like,
crimson guards,
that you pay for that
constant
one?
patrols. We know it's vulnerable, and the underground needs you to blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all of it, and we'll deal a body blow to the Baron.
You're sending us in, tough guy. So what's with this we'll deal a body blow stuff?
That's fine. I want the Baron to know that it's me who's hurting him.
Moving to next sector. The city needs a strong leader, not a childish fool.
Okay, so your taxes, like it's part of your taxes that you do for it goes towards education.
I've got suspicious
It's a lot better than, you know, the taxes to go in like nowhere and you don't see where it's going. You can see that it's going towards your schooling.
Unauthorized use of Fortress Door. Activating security tank.
Man, that'd be nice, doing school and not being in student debt. Ooh. Man, I'm getting shot up. Come on! Yeah, it definitely sounds nice to be able to go to school and not have to pay, like, debt. Okay. I don't know, for like here, it's more like the rich stay rich. There's always so many exploits for like people who are wealthier. Well, like, I'm talking about like millions and millions of dollars to not pay as much.
They found Mars tomb yet? They won't tell us if they did.
I want to hear this.
There've been some serious guard casualties this week. So rebel fire is starting to pack good. I'd love to be the one to take him out. Let's get drinks later. Why are we looking for some kid? I don't know. Baron's orders. I've been on duty for 2 days straight. Don't complain. I got sewer patrol next week. Ah, you poor bastard. Which commander did you piss off?
Let's see if it continues. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, like I'm in Canada, but there's like, you know, some stuff like that. It's still the same. But you know, like even though we do that, it's like our healthcare is free. Like, well, it's not free. Technically, it comes from taxes, but you know, it's better than, you know, you go to the U.S., you break your arm, they literally like charge you for everything. So if you don't have insurance, some people will just stay sick because they can't afford it. Yeah, okay. I guess like every country like has their own different thing that goes on.
Cool, that's a security pass. We need those to get through city checkpoints.
These barrels are the latest shipment of eco. The Baron says take them and get out.
Metalheads in the city? Why are the guards giving them eco?
Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
Okay. Yeah, like it's definitely good.
Missile systems at critical overload. Failsafe not responding. Danger. Warhead detonation imminent. Evacuating unit.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
It's funny. So avoid, like, also completely your business. But are you planning after you do the college stuff to do the other bit of schooling after for like your career? Like I don't know, you might have said it and I mistook it for a yes for something else.
The demolition duo has returned. One barbecued ammo dump, served up hot.
We saw something odd while torching that ammo. The Baron's guards were giving barrels filled with eco to a group of metalheads.
Really? The Shadow will be very interested to hear that.
You know, so far, your gigs have been easier than stealing grass from a sleeping yakko.
You and the rodent want to start proving yourselves? One of our suppliers needs his payment delivered. A bag of eco ore. Take the Zoomer parked out back and drive it to the Hip Hog Heaven Saloon in Southtown. Ask for Crew. He'll be there. And don't let the Baron's patrols stop you. By the way, when you get there, pump Crew for information. He's wired into the city and may know what the Baron is up to.
You can count on us.
Are you still here?
Eco ore. Yeah, pause for a sec. Honestly, Void, it's like, take your time. Make sure you want to, you know, what you want is what you want. Because, you know, nothing's worse than you doing all this education and all this time for you not to do something, you know. So there's no harm in, you know, taking the time, taking it slow, and figuring it out, you know. That's just my advice. It's like once you find that one thing, you'll be happy about it. Ooh.
It's a car roadblock. Get out of there.
Suspect unknown underground vehicle. He's got a cargo. Move in.
Oop, there we go.
They've set up a roadblock. They're on you.
You're under arrest. Surrender the vehicle. We are in pursuit. Open fire. He's got a package.
Let me handle this, Jack. Watch my finesse and style.
Don't forget to ask
Everything's
him.
cool. Nobody panic. Hey, big guy. Your crew? Well, we shook the heat, and your shipment's in primo condition.
That's good, eh? Because a cargo of rare eco ore is worth more than 10 of your lives. And of course, I'd be forced to collect. Slowly. The underground will take anyone with a pulse these days. And what we have here, the Shadow's mascot of the month. Ooh, soft. Zig, this fur would go well with my silk suits, eh?
Listen, tons of fun. Anyone can see that you, and I have the real juice in this burg. We're both players, right? We're both looking for a piece of the action, right? I think we can do business, right?
We did you a favor. Now it's your turn. Why is the Baron giving eco
You have to do it at any point.
Questions like that could get a person killed, eh? Zig, Pierre Capitan here and his friend, Bonus. If you want to see what that baby can do, try the gun course outside. Show me some skill with that hardware, and I'll hire you for a job or two, eh?
Well, it's like I know this is also your business. Sorry, you can take a drink of water. It's also your business, but like what you could do is, you know, you said you're going to college this coming fall. Now you do your college, and then before you do your, you know, the thing you want to be for the schooling for that, you know, get your army mandatory stuff done, so you got time to think about like of what you actually want to do. Because then, you know, you get it out of the way, and then the next bit is just you doing, you know, your schooling again. But also, you could just, you know, do schooling and all that stuff.
The scattergun is a good short-range weapon with a wide field of fire. To fire
I missed it. Oh, killed them, both of them. Oh, I'm missing a bunch. Ah. Nice.
Care to try for the course record?
So I'm just wondering, is it just the men who are going to like go to the army? Is it everyone?
Nothing so far.
'Cause I know like some people, like I know some places are weird.
Excellent shooting, Jack. Ever thought about being a wastelander? Hmm?
Can't say that I have.
Wastelanders find items from the outside the city walls, eh? Any artifact or weapon worth having comes through my hands. Work for me and I'll throw some of the sweeter items your way.
Kill metalheads? Get toys? Sounds good to me.
Slow down, Jack and a fat man. You two had better run that by me again. Because there's no way I'm going outside the city to face more metalheads!
Sig will show you the ropes.
So you want to be wastelanders, huh, doughboys? Well, we'll see what you're made of when we get out in the thick. Crew wants some new trophies to put butts in chairs at the Hip Hog, so I'm gonna bag him 5 nasty metalheads at the pumping station. Don't wet your fur, Chili Pepper, because we're rolling with the Peacemaker.
I love the Peacemaker. It's so
Whoa!
cool.
I need one of those. Where'd you get it?
Don't ask. Sig needs someone to watch his back while he tracks the
Fat man in a
metalheads,
floaty
eh?
chair.
We'll meet at the pumping station. Listen, Cherries, don't you leave me dangling in the wind out there.
Let's do it.
Stealing the car.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
There we go.
Please advise, suspect's description.
There we go. Yeah, Void, have you beaten the trilogy for Jak and Daxter? this. Okay. Wait, so I'm kind of confused. So you say so like you either go to the army for like a little bit less than a year, or I'm guessing you work and then that money, or you can work for a year, but all that money, I guess kind of for the year, would be going to, I guess, your government or, for your country. And I guess, and if you also refuse that, I guess you just go to jail. Am I correct that that's it? Okay. I'm just curious. Okay. So I'm guessing you kind of just want to do like the, well, I guess like doing the army time, you do training and stuff. So like, and also I guess it teaches you, I guess, well, like, it like teaches you like a lot of lessons and such, and also, for physical activity wise, you get in shape.
Leaving city safe zone.
Sometimes it's like it's a little weird hearing. Sometimes it's weird like hearing about like other people's countries and stuff. 'Cause sometimes you're like, oh, that's cool, and then it's like other times you don't. Like I think it's like really interesting about the education, and that you also have to that you also serve time for your country. Oh, I just hit him. Oops.
Get behind me while I toast that tank.
Yeah, definitely it's a safe thing for people to do that. Because when it comes to a lot of that stuff, you don't know what happens next. If you know what I'm saying.
Did you miss me? Quick, drop the bridge! Let's get across the bridge before they come back. Get over here and There's our first
Wow.
target. Keep the other creatures back while I charge up the Peacemaker. That's one fried.
With studies. Oh, I asked you like if you had anything in mind for what you wanted to do, or are you just like still figuring out everything?
Metalhead. Let's get to the next target. With metalheads, I say shoot first, ask questions later. Stay with me.
That was like a while ago.
Sit. Cover me.
Love
Boom,
cities.
baby. One less
Cool.
metalhead to think about. Next target.
Okay.
Drop that lift cap while I hold them off. No time to settle.
Well, like those are definitely like all like good options to do.
Watch my six while I toast this bad boy. Triggers did not hit the pipes. Now that's what I call blowing someone's mind. Wait, sucker! Gotta thread the needle this time.
I want that gems. Gives me more powers.
Metalhead Commodore.
I got one more left, and then I think I did this mission. There we go.
Look out! We got company!
Oh, shit.
My gun's take over! Get him while I pick my gun!
Oh, he's gonna die. Yeah, I want to do computer programming.
Here we go. Here comes trouble.
Like the main reason sounds kind of weird, but like the main reason is yeah, worked a couple bad jobs and everything, and it's like one of the reasons is, well, just in general, it'd be nice to be able to work at home and everything for most days. On top of that, what else was it? I just like, I always see like, you know, you're doing a lot of videos, and it's like you can make so many things like happen just by doing programming.
This way.
And it's also just interesting being, you know, learning about the technology.
Toast those bad boys up there. Break.
I have to do the mission over again, which kind of sucks.
Let's get across the bridge before they come back. There's our first target. Keep the other.
Yeah, it
creatures
sucks
back
that you
while
have to
I
do
charge
the
up
whole
Peacemaker.
thing again. Yeah, so there's like there's a lot of jobs in programming.
That's one fried metalhead. Let's get to the next target.
Where'd Gem go?
With metalheads, I say shoot first, ask questions later. Stay close, or we'll both be dead. There's the second scumbag. Sit. Cover me.
Okay, I think I told you like before I was teaching myself how to learn Python.
One less metalhead to
I know I need to do another like online course and stuff, so I'm a bit more ready. But like I finished that one. But I don't believe I'll really truly start learning about it until after, like when I actually start my course. Because it's a lot to learn just by yourself. I know it's possible, but it's a lot.
jump up and grab the bridge to bring it down. Great, no time to celebrate. Watch my six while I toast this bad boy. The trick is to not hit the pipes. Now that's what I call blowing someone's mind.
Well, it's with the course I did, it taught you like a lot of basic stuff, which is nice. But it's like once it started getting more complicated, is where I find a little bit more difficulty in it. Because at the beginning it'd be like, hello, type in like, hello world, which is basically saying hello. And then next is like this thing, but if this thing happens, then this, and this, and it's like, oh my god. Eventually it'll be easier. But when you're knowing by yourself, and it's kind of hard to ask questions when you're just doing something online. You know, it's different from being in an actual school setting where you can be like, why, like, and how, and it's like, or could you give me assistance?
Metalhead flambe. Look out! Company! Their gun's jammed. Take over! Get him while I fix my gun! Hey, the Peacemaker is back online. Let's move. Thanks for covering my butt. That was close.
There we go.
Last target, then we go home.
Last metalhead.
Say goodnight, baby.
It was enabled.
Boom! Home team 5, Metalheads nothing. That was the last one. Tell crew we got them all cooked and canned. I'm gonna clean Peacemaker and pick up the trophies. You did good, rookie.
That's nice. And it's also like, you look at his armor, it's actually made out of metal head pieces. So, when's school over for you? Like, until, I guess, college. Like, isn't it like late June? There we go.
You do well to rid the world of this metal scourge. As a reward, I grant you a dark power.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, at least in the... They just get, oh, okay, I still got all my Dark Eco. Okay. I know, like, in... Well, at least Canada-wise, it's, like, around the end of June. Like, the third week of June. Like, I know Jak 2, at least story-wise, he was like basically tortured for like 2 years after he got sent here, and then well, if I forget if you saw the cutscene, but then they injected him with Dark Eco. So like just like the bad guys from I guess Jak 1, you know, they like went gray and stuff. It's like I guess kind of the same thing. But also it's like they wanted to do well, Jak in a different way, and well, that was their idea, which I know, like, since they switched from platforming in Japan, I believe, Jak 2 actually didn't sell that well, and they didn't even produce Jak 3 in Japan because of it. That's basically why he's an emo attitude man, because he basically just in the story. But in like Jak 3, they do like Jak 3 honestly is really, really good, way better than Jak 2, because they introduce like Light Eco. And there's like a whole like light Jak transformation. Because basically story-wise, the Dark Eco, like you gotta notice how he's all like angry and stuff now. It's basically they give him Light Eco and it balances out the Dark Eco. That's also why, like, in this game his hair's long, like in the stuff, because literally he hasn't had a haircut in 2 years.
boys are turning out to be quite useful, eh? I have another task for you. The sewers used to be a fabulous smuggling route for me before the Baron installed security devices.
And before those late-night snack runs kept you from fitting out the front door.
I bet you've hatched another brilliant plan in that hungry little brain of yours. So, who or what do we have to shake down, knock out, or blow up?
Well, I need someone to go down and shoot every sentry gun in the sewers. And I'll give you a sweet weapon upgrade if you succeed.
Let me guess. Dank murky water? Reeks worse than your breath at an oyster fest? Fuller of metalheads than your plate at a one-pass buffet? And of course, weapons more lethal than your ever-so-tiny whiteys on a hot summer day. Look, Donut Hole, why don't we float around here looking hot and heavy, and you go roto-root the pipes?
We're not doing anything until you tell us why metalheads are trading with the Baron's forces.
I should have had you both kneecapped, eh? All I know is that the Baron cut a desperate deal with the Metalhead leader. Metalheads need eco, so the Baron supplies them with regular shipments. In return, the Metalheads agreed to attack the city just enough to satisfy the Baron's continued rule.
Yeah, but how long can that deal last?
Well, the Baron is running short on eco, eh? And the Metalheads are short on patience. Baron Praxis needs this wall to keep in power. Otherwise, the city would put the true ruler on the throne, wherever that little brat is.
Daxter and I will clear your sewers. And we haven't forgotten about that weapons upgrade you promised in return.
Bloodsuckers.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, Jack 3 is way better than Jack 2. So well, it's like, I guess technically it wasn't a massive jump. It was the massive jump from Jack 1 to Jack 2. And then, like, Jack 2 to Jack 3, it wasn't a massive jump. But it's definitely a massive jump from Jack 1 to Jack 2. Which then, like, in my opinion, Jack 3 is just, like, way, way better than Jack 2. But also, like, at least in this game, like, Daxter's still there, because it gives it, like, the comedic thing. Because, like, without Daxter, I don't think this game would be that good. Because, like, you know, just be Jack being emo man. It kind of is like that. Like, what is it? Jack 2. Well, it kind of goes like that. They save the island and everything. And then, you know. Well, actually, they saved the world in the first one after you beat the final boss. Because they were just going to take over the world. Then they go to, like, the second one. And it's just, like, a giant leap. Where it's, like, he isn't actually mad with power. But it's, like, he's unstable. Because even in the first one, they said, like, Dark Ego's unstable. But, like, honestly, like, I really enjoy the lore of, like, the story they start telling from Jack 2 and Jack 3. Because I don't really want to do a whole big spoiler, but it's, like, everything kind of, like, ties in. And then, like, when they end Jack 3, everyone wants Jack 4 because they want to know, like, more information about it.
Patrolling Sector 9.
But definitely try Jack 3. Because honestly, even for me, I never, like, until, like, well, I did, like, years ago, beat Jack 2, but I actually beat Jack 2 last. But, like, Jack 3 is definitely one worth finishing. You're unstable, Jack. Nice. Well, yeah, like you also, what is it? You also hear it from that dark idol I went to, where it's like, oh, you got dark power, and it's gonna destroy you eventually. No, I can definitely see why you like Jak 1 a lot, because it's a nice platformer. And the comedic stuff is really good. And honestly, they took like simple platforming to GTA-esque, because the map and such and the guns. Ooh, I get. It's gonna be a metalhead. Yeah. I want the Dark Eco from before. Ah, the other one's despawned. Which, honestly, Jak 2, as I said before, without Daxter, oh, I don't think I would like it. Daxter is that comedic relief that you need in the game. Because everyone's being like so serious and stuff. And then, Daxter's making all his jokes. What is it? Jak 3 like literally leaves off like maybe like a year or so, or a couple months after Jak 2. But basically in the story, well, actually it's fine. Basically in the story, there's like a big event that happens, and like basically they just blame Jak, not like his friends or anything like that. But the citizens and like I guess most of the guard technically blames Jak, and they have to do something about it. And so Jak basically takes the fall for it, and so he gets exiled, I believe, from the city. And then, as you heard before, at the Wastelanders, the Wastelanders actually pick him up. And, like, that's where you start off. That's why you're in a desert. And then there's, like, a whole bunch of stuff going on, like, with the precursors and stuff in Jak 3. You don't see a lot of stuff with the precursors in Jak 2. And they're just mentioned a little bit in Jak 1. They mentioned a lot of stuff at the precursors in 3. Yes, it turns out, yes, he is. I want to spoil it though. There's like, well, I guess no one's technically. Ugh. Where'd they go? They bounce back up. That's what they did. That's gonna make me mad. Yeah, but the Wastelander King, or like leader guy, is Jack's dad. Well, there's like also more story about it though. Okay. And I will just tell you. So in the game, you'll see that little kid there at the beginning. That's Jack. And originally Jack's from the future. They sent him to Jack 1, which is like the past. And technically, the leader of the Wastelanders, who basically has his son taken away from him, which you find out then, and it turns out to be Jack. So basically Jack comes back, you know, from the past, back to the future, fully grown. And that's about it. Yeah, but just in general, like everything from like the trilogy, like all lines up at the end with 3. There we go. I'm gonna bring him over here so I don't lose the gems. But oh yeah, if you're gonna play any Jack and Daxter, get the HD trilogy for PlayStation 3. Because you know, best textures in HD. The other ones are just ports from PS2. Favorite Jack game? I know 1's really, really good. But like I also... Because I actually I'd have to say 3, then 1, then 2. Like the reason I like 3 so much is like because when I was little, that'd be like the game I've beaten multiple times when I was little, and I just never got sick of it. Just really fun, and like just the story in it was really nice, like really good.
What is that horrible smell?
Oh, great! We do your dirty work in the sewers and come back smelling worse than a wet hip hog in a warm barn. This could have a serious impact on the lady factor.
No. I think it was my lunch, actually. Nice work in the sewers, eh? I guess you're looking for that weapon upgrade. Well, there's a blaster mod stashed in some crates at the port. Find it, and it's yours.
Look at this.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
I think I'm gonna get this upgrade for the weapon, and then I'm gonna have to call it a stream for today. Nice.
The blaster is a good all-around choice with a nice rate of fire. This weapon requires more aiming ability. You can switch weapon modes at any time. You can combo your attacks by kicking, then firing your weapon. Kick the first target, then shoot while kicking to block.
This is like the best, basically the best gun in the game, besides the Peacemaker. Well, like, I think it's kind of easy to tell which favorite Jack game is yours, Void. You like Jack 1. There we go. There we go. Well, it was definitely nice, you know, talking to you, Void, and everything, but I got to hop off now. But it's nice talking to you. I'm going to try and do a stream tomorrow. So, no, if you got the time, hop on. You know, if you don't, you also understand as well. People are busy. And, you know, be safe. And anyone who stopped to watch, thanks. And, you know, and be safe, everybody. And see ya, and goodbye.